Welcome back to LoveTalk, where we open our hearts to stories of love, longing, and the hidden depths of our emotions. Here, we don't just talk about love, we listen, we feel, and we reflect on the emotions that connect us all. Today, we're diving into a subject that's often left unspoken, but carries profound meaning: the gentle, subtle ways a woman may express her desire. Science has shown that women can have deep, intense desires, sometimes even more than men. But the difference lies in how they express it. Women tend to show it in quiet, graceful ways. While modern women may feel more free to speak openly, most still prefer to give subtle hints rather than say it out loud. That's why a man needs to be attentive and sensitive enough to catch those signals. In this video, we'll explore 4 common signs that a woman wants to grow closer to the man she's drawn to. These are not random actions. They are quiet messages hidden in her eyes, her words, and her gentle gestures. 1. When her body speaks louder than words, the language of tender touch. There are things a woman may never say aloud, but her body will whisper every detail. She doesn't have to say, "I like you." If you pay close attention, you'll notice a lingering gaze, a soft touch on your arm while laughing, the way she leans in just a little closer during conversation, or a brush of her shoulder that leaves you feeling lightheaded. These small gestures, they are signals. With someone she's drawn to, a woman rarely maintains distance. On the contrary, her body naturally moves closer, as if pulled by an invisible force. But when there's no emotional connection, women are usually excellent at keeping their distance. She'll sit slightly farther away, dress a little more modestly, and her eyes will look elsewhere more often. But when her heart begins to open, boundaries begin to blur. She becomes softer, more graceful. Her clothing might become lighter, more relaxed. She might accidentally let a kiss. She's showing you that she trusts you, that she wants to be closer, that her heart and body are speaking in unison. And perhaps she's quietly hoping you'll be the one to take the next step. 2. Wine, a gentle bridge between unspoken feelings. Wine isn't just a drink. It's a bridge between what we feel and what we're afraid to say. Everyone knows a little alcohol can make us braver. Words we once kept hidden, feelings we once held back, start to surface when the wine warms our soul. So if a woman invites you for a drink, especially just the two of you in a quiet space, it might be her way of creating a moment where emotions can flow without judgment. She's not just turning to wine, she's turning to you. And if after a few glasses, she doesn't mind coming to your room or inviting you into hers, please don't assume it's just by chance. Women know exactly what such a moment could lead to. They're not naive, they're not clueless. A woman won't enter a man's private space unless she already feels something, a mix of trust, comfort, and attraction. And sometimes it becomes even clearer when she reaches out to you after drinking, maybe a midnight message, a heartfelt call, or even showing up at your door. Not because she's lonely, but because in her most vulnerable moment, she just wants to be near the one who stirs her heart. 3. When a woman brings up intimacy, it's more than a conversation. Sex is always a delicate topic, especially in cultures where modesty is seen as a measure of grace. So when a woman openly starts talking to you about intimacy, you should understand. She's not joking. She didn't just let it slip. She's gently opening a door to a private world, one that few are allowed to enter. Usually, these kinds of talks only happen between married couples or those already close. If this comes up early, even before there's been any physical closeness, it's a clear sign she feels safe and intrigued. There are usually 2 kinds of women in this situation. One speaks openly, but still maintains clear and respectful boundaries. The other uses the conversation more subtly, to sense your reactions, to feel the energy between you, to see if there's a spark waiting to catch fire. And the second kind, don't mistake her for being easy. She is intentional, thoughtful, and emotionally aware. She's not trying to seduce. She's trying to connect. And if the two of you are emotionally in sync, then what happens next might not need words at all. It will simply unfold, naturally. 4. Late-night dates, when time becomes her silent confidation. Sometimes, time itself is a woman's quiet way of expressing how she feels. If she invites you out at night or says yes to an evening date after work, don't assume it's just a casual hangout. It might be her soft way of saying, "I want to be near you a little longer." And if, during the date, she never checks the time, never rushes to leave, never mentions needing to go home early, that says a lot. She's not just enjoying the moment, she's treasuring every second she gets to spend beside you. Nighttime brings out softness in all of us. As the city quiets down and the world slows its pace, hearts begin to open more easily. For women, the night melts their defenses, and the need to be seen, to be felt, to be held becomes clearer. If she stays by your side until midnight or even longer, still laughing, still talking, resting her head gently on your shoulder, then maybe in her heart, a quiet revolution is unfolding, from interest to something far deeper. But remember, not every man is given that moment. She stays only if she feels safe. She opens up only if she trusts. And she gives her night only to the one she believes is worthy of witnessing her softness. A gentle reminder. Every woman is a unique universe. These signs are not absolute truths. They are simply possibilities, soft whispers of emotion. Some women are direct. Others are reserved. Some show their feelings clearly. Others speak only through a glance or a gentle touch. But what matters most is connection, genuine, and full of empathy. If you notice these signs from a woman, treasure them. Listen closely. And if you feel the same, respond with care, patience, and tenderness. Because love isn't about reading signs perfectly. It's about how you respond when someone finally opens their heart to you. Thank you for sharing this moment with LoveTalk. If this video helped you understand women a little more or made you reflect on your own relationship, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us. We'll continue to share stories, emotions, and deeper insights into the heart. See you in the next video. And always, keep your heart open and listen to the language of love.